Hello, and this is the last episode. Wow, finally, right before anything, my name is Fazia Amir, and I'm a third year medical student from IMU University. And this is the last episode of the 5 question series where I ask my friends, medical students, questions about their pre-clinicals. And today, the final episode, I asked them a question where it will benefit all of you because I asked them, what would you say to people who want to start medical school? So for today, I'll be answering the question first. Alright, so for me, I feel that really think about it first. Consider your future wise, like time is going to be a real issue, work-life balance. It depends on which country, which hospital you are. It's going to be a bit chaotic at first. Not even a bit, probably very chaotic at first. Sleepless nights and all. You'll be studying a lot, like every day. It won't be as chaotic as people say it is. That means not like every day is a sleepless night and all. You still have time to have fun and all, but you'll be studying every day until you're old. Please join only if you decide to, because it's a harsh and hard course. So if you're going against your will, if you're doing this because someone forced you, really think about it, because it's a long journey. You will have doubts. Even I have doubts throughout my journey here, but because I chose it, so there's no choice. But if there's someone else, you might use it as their blame to put it against the reason that you're here, and you might drop out halfway, and it's a very expensive course as well. So really think about it and consider other options first before you go into medical school. I know this sounds a bit disheartening and not really motivating, but I'm just saying true words for people who wants to join medical school. Alright, here goes my friend.
Advice for new students to join: try to find a calm edge in your life. It will make your uni life much more better.
Just find a few friends that you can stick to them all the time. Basically, that's about it.
Yeah.
Just relax. No need stress so much.
Relax, no need to stress, but
Make good friends, close friends. You don't have to make friends with every single person in your cohort or every single person you see. Just keep your circle close and just have a few good friends is good enough to go through university.
Be prepared to go through a lot, but pick your friends wisely because they're the people who will be there for you throughout.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But if you want to do it, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, and just know that you will be doing it for a very long time. It's going to be very challenging, but then it's also going to be rewarding. Yeah, I know this is very cliche, but it's true. But if you have any doubts at all, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, for me, medical journey is like a very long journey, but I would say the process is very fruitful and just what you love. Don't make choice because of others. Yeah, just choose what you love.
Don't make some bad decisions. Just about, for example, if you are scared about the people getting good results and you're in the PMS track, don't be scared and change track. Just stay with it until like last semester I'm in Bukit Jalil, which is M5. And overall, just don't stress yourselves too much over it. Just have a healthy work-life balance. Have plenty of fun and study as much.
I think, like I mentioned before, just don't put all your hopes or like all your cards onto just a few people at the start, because you'd be putting too much pressure on your friendship. I'd say you just slowly see how things go, and honestly, with the right people, your like chemical reaction will be way off. Like you'll be friends instantly. Like, I mean, you're a very good example of this in Sem 5. Like we just met each other and we've hit it off perfectly. And I think that's how most friendships go, is just don't put too much pressure on yourself and your friend. You just go with it slowly and you'll meet the right people. Just believe that things will work out. Because me, I used to be stressed and like sad sometimes in earlier sems when things didn't work out. I'd be frustrated. Maybe I did something wrong and I wouldn't admit it, or someone else did something wrong. Instead, just take things slowly. Don't be depressed or upset if things don't go well. Obviously, you'll feel upset, but don't dwell on it. Because honestly, being optimistic and looking for something better and believing that something better will come will go a long way. And it went a long way with me. I used to think better days won't come. I'm on a trip in Malacca. We planned in one day now. So good things can happen. So keep believing. IMU is fun. Maybe not the curriculum, but the people are fun. Malaysia is fun. And treasure your friends. Really do.
As every single student out there, you'll be walking in with having high. You're going to be panicking. You'll be like, how am I going to make friends? How am I going to sustain this place? How, it's going to be so breathless. It's going to be so tiring. But in the end, I would say everything works out, and put the effort. Be out there. to communicate with everyone, to talk to everyone, regardless, every single thing pays off. All right, work to your goals and let your actions talk. Yeah.
But I wanted to say some things to like the Singaporean students who are coming in. I think you guys are very lucky because now most schools are approved by Singapore Medical Council. But this doesn't mean that you can just rest on your laurels. I feel that just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep grinding in your studies and also join whatever ECA activities or co-curriculum activities that actually interest you, and not because you want to like have a good portfolio. Just do, and I mean just join something that you genuinely love, to do. And yeah, that's my advice to you, and I think you'll do well here. Malaysia is very similar to Singapore.
Okay, so for my advice for those students who plan on joining medicine or any course to be in IMU, I would say it would be, every single moment matters in medicine. Not just matters to study, but the bonds you create with your friends, your lecturers, even a random guard in IMU, it all matters. So spend each time wholeheartedly, value each time that you have here, every second, and try to create as much as memories as you can. Because every single memory you'll reflect upon them as you grow and as time goes by.
I think just like put yourself out there and be open and kind to whoever you meet, because you never know like what kind of friendships you will be able to make through that.
Yeah, and don't be so scared. Like go to clubs, go to events. Like it might seem scary, but realistic, like it's not gonna matter. No one cares because there's people from all sorts of like courses. And chances are, even if you do something dumb, unless it's like super mean, no one's gonna remember you if you embarrass yourself once or twice. So just like put yourself out there, and don't just mix with people from your batch or like your course. Mix with other people as well. You get like broader perspectives and really interesting and precious friendships. Yeah.
Study regularly or you will your exams, and try to get like a social life, and also just respect each other's culture.
Mine too. Study early. Make sure that you're not that stressed. Make sure that you take time to socialize, get new friends, experience everything that med school has to offer. Not everything need to be like boring or like stressful. So good luck on your journey.
So I can give two pieces of advice for anyone who's going IMU medicine. I feel that you're gonna step into a community where you'll definitely find like close-knitted friends. But even if we don't, take some time. The true ones will wait for you at the end. It's like, save best for last. So that's what happened to me in my life as well. But just make sure that you're nice to everyone. And also, even if you really find someone like, like not your taste, or or you don't really like fancy the person. I mean, that doesn't give you like the power to just like ignore them or just be rude to them. Just be neutral. That's what I learned from two very close friends of mine. Staying neutral is very, very good, like surviving university. I mean, of course, you may have to take sides wherever necessary, and that is something that you yourself can find out when you throughout your university career. But I feel also for IMU students in general, just make sure that you have a holistic balance. Like studying is important, but I'll say that study hard, play harder. So always make sure that you give yourself time to relax on the weekends and give yourself time to cool down after exams. Right now for me, just make sure you don't procrastinate, because for me, I procrastinate to the very end. Like OSCEs, even though I've been practicing for a few months beforehand, but I really went deep down to OSCE practice and also remembering the MSK and the neuro stuff only 2 to 3 weeks before the exam, which is not really good. So yeah, don't procrastinate. Those are the things I want to say to the IMU students.
The Thiru will say to text him on Teams. You text him and he'll leave you on read. So just approach him physically. That's all I can say for juniors.
Don't give up on your dream and you can do it. Yep.
And finally, then to this 5-episode series where I asked my friends, I actually bombarded them after the final exam. And thankfully, they agreed to answer my question. So hopefully, out of these 5 episodes, you all had something to get from it and maybe spark an interest in you, or maybe lost some interest in you into joining medical school. Nonetheless, I wish you all the best and good luck in whatever you're pursuing. And thank you very much to my friends for giving their answers. I couldn't thank them enough. Without them, these 5 episodes will have never been brought to life. And that is it for today. So comment down below what else you want to see. Like, subscribe, and hopefully there'll be more things to come in the near future. Now I'm in Seremban already, so it's a bit busy with clinicals, but hopefully I'll still have some time or two to do something else for you guys. And that is it for today. See you whenever I see you. This was Bazi Danker, and goodbye. See you. Thank you very much for tuning in.